Sully, our super producer, is a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sully. You can't get a word in edgewise around this guy. Sully, yap.
I loved you in the role of party guest in the movie play.
Well, okay, now I know why they don't
Rat
like
Boy. In the movie Rat Boy.
Oh, Rat
Boy.
Rat Boy?
Yeah.
Well, I had one line.
He was the party guest, Sully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Sully. Well, that's the movie that made my career. So you know what's interesting about that movie though is I made it. The day I shot that scene, it was really one scene that I found out that day that I got Saturday Night Live, and that movie is directed by Sandra Locke, who was Clint Eastwood's girlfriend.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And if you look at that scene, there's a lot of people in it that it was before they got famous, but I'm in it. Kevin Nealon is in it. Bill Maher's in it. All of us before we were.
Wow.
What was Kevin Nealon's role in that? Do you remember?
Party guest.
Party guest.
As far as I know, we were all guests at the party.
Sully, you don't remember Kevin Nealon, though.
No,
You just remember John.
John stood
How
out.
about Sandra Locke? Like going, oh, I like Kevin Nealon and Bill Maher. All of us, and she's quite an eye for talent.
Yeah.
This is before any of us. This is really. I had Saturday Night Live, and I think I flew out the next week.
Wow.
I was watching
Sully picked it up right off the bat.
See?
Party
He's
guest.
got an eye for talent.
Well, he's a real fan. If he knows that, that's a fan.
But I was watching the Saturday Night
What about
Live.
Hamburger the movie? Did you see me in that?
No, I didn't.
Security guard.
Security guard of one line. It's very dark. You can't even tell it's me.
What was the line? Do you
Do
remember?
you remember the line?
Like, boy, you better get in the back of the truck and shut up. He was a little racist.
He didn't play the part with Harvey Firestein, did he?
No.
Okay, I thought. And what would
Harvey? He didn't like. He came in because I remember I woke up one morning and I was just dying laughing, and I had a girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
In other words, I woke up with a woman. I don't know how that's going to play in San Francisco, but I hope people don't mind. Anyway, so I was just dying laughing because it just came to me. Because, he'd always say, I know you're not gay, but if you were, would you be attracted to me? And I woke up with the whole thing about, going, now, I'm not going to ask people that anymore. And then, so I said, so anyway, I was talking to my friends about reincarnation. And they said, Harvey, what would you want to be? And I knew immediately, and I said, a bee. Because I get to fly around like a bird, and then I'd be in a world of flowers and, be in a world of gardens and in a world of flowers, a world of beauty all day. And then at the end of the day, I'd get to go back to my hive and eat all the honey I want, which I do now anyway. And then the joke, which made me I was crying. I don't know where I came in from, so I go, now, I know you... we talk about reincarnation. Now, if you were to die and come back as an animal, would you be attracted to a gay bee? It was like him beating around the bush, and I just thought it was a gay bee. So I did it with Phil Hartman as Lee Iacocca, and he goes, what? I go, a gay bee. He goes, gay bee? What's a gay bee? I go, not a gay bee, a gay bee. And then Phil goes, what the hell are you talking about? And he's Lee Iacocca. I go, well, I know you're not gay, but if you were, would you be attracted to me? And he goes, oh, sure, why not? If you buy a Chrysler. So then I whispered something, and I go, yeah, well, would you? And I whispered something in his ear, and Phil goes, he came up with the joke. He goes, you'd have to buy a Ram van for that. And then I go, checks in the mail. I can't believe we got that on the air.
Neither can my boss. Hey, John, thanks for coming in here. San Jose Improv, they're working you all weekend. San Jose Improv.
Well, I love doing stand-up. It's a lot of fun. My show's very silly. I make fun of everybody and myself, politics, religion. And at the end, I play songs, piano, and sing songs. And I sing a lot of songs about Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
We've had him in the
Why
studio
not,
before.
Bob?
Yeah.
Sully made us think that Bob Seger was coming in, though.
The super producer. We
True
were going
story.
through our CD library going, Bob Seger's coming in?
Because he came in one morning, he says, guys, I think Bob Seger is going to be with
How
us
did
this morning.
Sully get the job? Can't even speak, can barely speak. I'm sure you're a very bright man. Where are you from?
Tanzania.
Tanzania?
Yes.
Yes, into the microphone next time, Sully.
Tanzania.
So how do you feel about Barack Obama? Because he's really, you think about the first African American, but he's literally African and American.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel very good.
How do you follow an act like that?
Well, if you saw his face, it was like, I feel very good. In other words, what he's not saying is, because now that he's the president, I'm going to take over the station. These guys will be working for me. I'm getting a raise. We rule. Our turn. You're all going to hell.
John, thanks for
No,
coming
I
in
feel
here.
good, too. He'll be great.
San Jose
Thank you.
Improv, Jon Lovitz.
Through
thanks for-
Sunday night.
Thanks for coming in here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Lamont and Tonelli. Weekday mornings 5 to 10 on 107.7 The Bone.